Ruckus and Rumpus Revival.
We have a compliment battle championship that has gone on for the past couple years and has traded titles. And Frak is the current reigning compliment champion. This is one complimentary motherfucker. This is a guy, if you brought somebody else to meet your mom, Frak would step in, shove that motherfucker to the side and would say, "How do you do?" Frak is that gentlemanly. He is a saint.
Shove them gently.
And this is about to be the most adorable thing I've ever seen in the world.
Compliment battle.
Jane the Message is going to be going first. Who can be more fucking kind? Who can be sweeter? Who can be more complimentary? Jane the Message, it's on you.
To be honest, I'm nervous. Because how should I word this? Frak is the exception to nobody's perfect. How else can I say that? He's so sick, it's outrageous. If his talent was COVID, I'd hope it's contagious. We're in the presence of greatness before he gets famous. Frak, you are a future superstar of David. No one is flowing as potent as you. If just one of us makes it, I'm hoping it's you. I'll be toasting to you and boasting of you. Little Dicky success, that's supposed to be you. I'll buy posters of you, put them all over my room. On the day I get married, I'll wish you were the groom. Mazel tov, bend the knee. Kiss the ring, all hail the king. When I look at Frak, I hear violin strings and harps while a choir of angels sings. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the apple of my eye. You look fantastic in a tie. I wish I could have your body embalmed in plastic when you die. You dress so dope and fly, I'm getting a contact high. And this is what it sounds like when doves cry. Do you like puns? My little Jewish American Prince Charming. I'd say, look at those guns, but your smile is too disarming. These lines are so corny, I should take up farming, but you are so woke that it's downright alarming. This guy right here is a scholar and a gentleman. He's never needed anyone to explain the concept of consent to him. He gets it. He never takes a pic of his dick and texts it, or even suggests it, unless if the woman in question requests it. Plus, he's so lit. He's too hot to handle. You're more lit than Dracula's birthday cake candles. When you spit, you leave all other MCs in shambles. You're the shit if your gastroenterologist needs a sample. Time!
Oh my god. Frak, are you gonna fucking take that? Jesus.
Hey, make some noise for that queen right there. Can we get
That
some?
was amazing.
Oh, I left out a verse.
Wow.
Hey. Okay, Frak.
How am I gonna
really
follow
good.
that? All right.
How
all
are
right,
you
here we
gonna
go.
be more complimentary than that? Frak, what
Okay.
you got? Here we go.
I physically can't. She's perfect, but I'm gonna give it a try. You know what rhymes with Jane the Message? Great impression. Made in heaven, fragrant essence, her brain's a weapon from the 8th dimension, safe and pleasant, just straight perfection. You know what rhymes with Jane the Message? In the bay, a legend leaves men twice her size, slain, beheaded, taking vengeance, pain, dejection, braised and bested after losing to her. For months we can't maintain erections. You know what rhymes with Jane the Message? Makes me jealous. My masculinity is vaguely threatened every time she speaks. Shh, shut up, pay attention. You know what rhymes with Jane the Message? Wait a second. Always wearing something cool, cause as a kid she hated dresses, giving amazing presents, knitted herself, frayed and threaded, and every time you see her, you just want to make her breakfast, kale and lettuce. You know what world we'd have without Jane the Message? A Great Depression. The '08 recession, Reagan era AIDS infection, even more racial tension. Shit, she's a triple threat when she's on the stage. When she raps, Jane sets MCs all ablaze. When she dances, Jane enters a hypnotic state. And when she acts, fuck Jane Fonda. We're all fond of Jane. Have you seen Jane live? Mwah! Her delivery. Her self-aware femininity has underwear getting slippery. She captures men and women with this look of divinity. A second later, Jane the Virgin just took your virginity. Her music spans from hardcore hip-hop to punk to R&B. She's inspired the careers of everyone from Eminem, Stevie Wonder, and Cardi B. She has manners and kindness that runs through her arteries. She's so polite, she sounds like Trump's cabinet. Pardon me. She's a freestyle genius, brilliant, a fan favorite. She's rap savior and Ann Taylor with Matt Damon's wit. She knows everything already. When you add Jane, you add brain to it. So in college, every teacher was technically mansplaining it. Stop mansplaining. Give Jane the mic and let her translate it. She's the Four Seasons. Your Four Seasons total landscaping. She's a masterpiece. Amazing as shit. She's a masterpiece. Amazing as shit. Frame her in a pic. You're such a work of art. I hope someone paints you with their dick. Time.
God. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. My God.
All right.
Jane, are you going to take that?
Yeah, okay, all right. I can't mess this up at all. This has to be flawless. Okay, here we go. Okay, I expected that. Frak's got more comebacks than corkboards got thumbtacks. He stacks them like luggage, that's a lot to unpack like suitcases. You're fresher than toothpaste, is tighter than new braces. You're so hot, you got my stomach in knots like I just ate an entire blade of shoelaces. Plus, you're so kind, it's almost divine. You're so smart that there's a very fine line between your mind and the greatest minds of all time. You're like Stephen Hawking and Albert Einstein combined. You're like hip-hop's Mozart, composing the dopest flows. You're like a blow dart loaded with a lethal dose of prose. You're like Moses parting the seas. You're like Joseph parting the knees of Mother Mary, because you're like Jesus Christ conceived immaculately. Like, actually, matter of fact, you're such a snack that you're wrapped in plastic packaging because you're mass manufactured in a vat in the back of a massive factory, and that's why you're so sweet. You're practically causing cavities. I mean, I had to turn off my laptop screen because you're so attractive that it's distracting me! Frak is killing the game. His skill is insane. When he raps, it's a rap. On this hill, I'll be slain. That his name will be framed in the Battle Rap Hall of Fame. If he peed on my leg, I'd believe it was rain! Your bars are so hard that it's positively intoxicating. When you spit, it's so sick, it's the opposite of inoculating. Not to talk about your dick, but any chick that you've been copulating would give it 6 stars out of 5 if she tried to give your cock a rating. And on a scale from 1 to 10, this dude is an 11. Did it hurt, Frak, when you fell from heaven? Or did you come from hell? Because your bars are fire. No matter where the bar is, you set the bar higher. You inspire. Like an inspirational poster, you're hip-hop's next goat. After all, goats are kosher.
She called me Moses. Said I'm parting the sea with confidence. But you're Moses, 'cause you're parting everyone's legs in the audience. And she's the best puppy owner ever. Just look at their back and forth. She dresses him in thrifty clothes that Macklemore needs to sample more. His name is Merlin, and you can tell they have this magic rapport. I asked Brett what breed he was, and she said it was a Labracadabrador. Her feminism is more feminist than what all of you entail. I'm saying Jane 2020, put Biden and Kamala in jail. Anything run by men has obviously failed. We almost lost the post office because it was predominantly male. When people see her white skin, they think she's Aryan at first. But she's woke. She was criticizing America at birth. When a black man walks up, she doesn't clutch it. She starts sharing from her purse. She calls the hood on the cops. She's a Karen in reverse. She's one of the good whites, okay? She's one of the good whites, okay? Jane is an Aryan, constantly rapping at fundraisers for black folks and Native Americans. Her whiteness shines. My whiteness is a failure embarrassment. I'm saying as white allies, I pale in comparison. I mean, she's a miracle woman. She's a miracle woman. The dopest rap queen. One sniff of her aura, you won't want plan B. One teaspoon of her saliva, you'll have no more bad dreams. I'm here they're even using her blood as the COVID vaccine. And Jane, listen, this is for real. Jane was diagnosed with autism last year on a low level. But she still got on stage every weekend, even though it's so stressful. Built the courage to put herself out there, because she's a badass and won't settle. She brings awareness to her fans. She acts as her own vessel. She's a goddamn hero. She should win a gold medal. It makes sense she has autism, because everything she does is so special. When you first meet her, You think she has the awkwardest vibe, but something about it is transforming me like Optimus Prime. It's all a design. Pretty face, her jaw is aligned. Strong shoulders, smooth skin, her column, her spine. Footwork, dances round and round like a carnival ride. Shortcut, soft lips that were carved for her rhymes. Those baby blues peering out from her dominant mind. My Zoom screen didn't freeze, I was just lost in her eyes. Time!
As good as possibly thought. So we're gonna vote. You can vote on it. Compliment battle. They made a poll. Vote for it. That was hard as hell, though. I mean, that's just, they're both amazing.
I think I left out a line. Can I say it? It didn't count, but like, I was saying, like, I think I left this out. After I did, like, the thing about, like, the dick thing, I was like, Frak is proof of the fact that it can be done. A man can have a dick without acting like one, but I think I skipped it. But I just wanted to say that in case I forgot. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Jane.
I feel so pampered, Jane. I feel better than I have in years.
Good.
Like you went to a boutique.
Ruckus and Rumpus Revival.